Hey guys, Sethly here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the characters on a tier list based on how good I think they are in Season 3. And since Season 2 has gone by and we are pretty far into Season 3, I think I'm at a good point where I know what the best characters are as of right now, at least for me, in my opinion, in my playstyle. Before I get into the video, I wanted to let you guys know I am live on Twitch right now as this video is uploaded, so definitely go ahead and check it out. We will be grinding ranked for a while with Miles, as well as playing some Shadowfall, so definitely go ahead and stop by the stream and follow if you guys are new. But let's get right into the video. Now obviously it is purely based on how you guys play the game and what you're looking for in a character, and this is just overall. It's not specifically for ranked, although ranked factors do play into how good a character actually is. But if you guys are looking for a purely ranked tier list of the best characters for ranked in Season 3, definitely go ahead and check out my friend Miles' video. He posted it about a week ago, and he reminded me that I posted the Season 2 character tier list and you guys liked it a lot, so I definitely have to thank him for reminding me about this video because it really is a good one and I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious. But definitely go ahead and check out his video because he is a really good player. He's Apex Predator and he knows a lot about what he's talking about, so I'll make sure to link his video down below. Before I get into the actual ranking of who I think is the best, I do want to say I think overall all of the characters are really balanced right now, and honestly probably the most balanced they've been the entire game. So I only wanted to use the tiers S, A, B, and C because I really don't think anybody is absolutely useless. I think everybody does have their own use. All right, so let's go ahead and start out with Crypto. Crypto is obviously the new legend of Season 3, and he is a really good character, especially for intel. However, it is pretty easy to counter Crypto, especially because it's extremely easy to hear the drone coming, and you can just shoot it out of the air and it is instantly destroyed. Not to mention, you can avoid his ultimate EMP by just dropping your armor because it does take a few seconds to go off, and then you will completely avoid all of the damage. So I do think Crypto is a good character, but I do think that Respawn could do to give him a few buffs, maybe even give his drone a little bit more health so it's harder to shoot him out of the air or shoot the drone out of the air. So I'm going to go ahead and put Crypto at the B tier. I definitely think he's a solid character. Now on to Caustic. So Caustic is a really good character and he's been buffed a lot. He now has a 15% fortified passive, which has been around for a while, but obviously his gas and his traps do an extreme amount of damage, as well as he can see through the gas and run through other Caustic's gas, so that does counter a lot of another team's abilities, especially if they are running another Caustic. And he's just overall really useful, especially in rank and if you know how to use the traps correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and put Caustic at an A tier legend. I really don't think he could be anything worse than an A tier. But on to Bangalore. Bangalore's always been a pretty well-rounded character. However, she hasn't been changed in a really long time, but I definitely don't think she is the best character there is, especially for ranked. But overall, she does have a pretty good set of abilities besides her ultimate, since it is extremely easy to avoid. So I'm going to go ahead and put her with Crypto at a B tier. But let's get on to Bloodhound. So Bloodhound's been buffed a lot over the time, and I still really don't think Bloodhound is that useful, especially since the tactical just gives away your position. Even though it does track people through walls and follows them for a few seconds, it just gives away your position, and it's extremely loud. Especially the ultimate is extremely loud, and it's really easy to tell where Bloodhound is coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and put Bloodhound at a solid C tier. I'm sorry guys, that is the lowest tier on the list, but obviously I think everybody is really well rounded, so if you know how to use Bloodhound correctly, Bloodhound can be very useful. But let's get on to Lifeline. So Lifeline didn't have any changes really throughout Season 3, but we did get a new item that is the gold backpack, or a new ability for the gold backpack that allows you to heal or revive a teammate, and it revives them with, I think it's 50 shield and 75 health, which is extremely useful. Not to mention, when she does revive people, she has the shield, so people can't really stop you from reviving, and if your teammate is revived with a lot of HP with that gold backpack, it's extremely useful, especially in late game situations. So I'm going to put Lifeline at an S tier, which I'm really happy with because Lifeline hasn't been that great for a while now, but now she is definitely very useful, even if her drone does get destroyed in the zone. But on to Pathfinder. Pathfinder's an obvious one. The movement is absolutely insanely good and very useful, and it definitely helps a lot in ranked with getting the high ground. So I'm going to go ahead and put Pathfinder at an S tier. And now we have Wraith. I really do think Wraith has been always one of the most solid characters just for her portal. It's extremely useful all around, and her tactical is really amazing for just getting you out of bad situations. Not to mention the passive just tells you if people can see you, which can really be helpful before you get shot, especially with a charge rifle. So I'm going to put Wraith at an S tier legend. And now we have Octane. Octane is somebody I really did want to like a lot, but he doesn't really provide anything for the team. And in my opinion, I think his tactical still takes a little bit too much health to be able to use it really usefully. He's just not really my playstyle. So I'm putting Octane at a C tier with Bloodhound, but now we have Mirage, and I think Mirage is really good, especially with the ultimate. You can flank people a lot, but I think Mirage is most useful right now in the Shadowfall mode and not really that useful in ranked. However, he is really fun to use in pubs since you can get some really cool plays. So I'm going to put Mirage at a B tier legend, and then we have Watson, which is an absolutely solid character. No matter what in ranked, it is very useful to have a Watson on your team, even if she can't place multiple of her Tesla traps anymore. So I'm going to put her with Caustic at an A tier legend. And on to the last person, which is Gibraltar. And since Gibraltar did get a pretty solid buff in season 3, I really do think Gibraltar has become one of the best legends, especially because you can heal fast under his dome and you can throw his ultimate a lot farther, which can do a ton of damage if you throw it correctly. So I'm going to put Gibraltar at an A tier with Caustic and Watson, and that is it for my tier list. And I do want to say again, I think all of the characters are really well rounded in season 3, and there really aren't too many balance changes I think need to be made as of right now, but I do want to hear your opinions. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section below, and if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell for daily Apex videos. Again, I want to remind you guys, I will be live right after this video is uploaded on Twitch. I'll make sure to link it down below. Come join, come say hi. We're going to be grinding ranked with Miles, trying to get that diamond, and then obviously we will be grinding for that Apex Predator. But it's been your boy Sethly, and I'm out.